Hey everyone, welcome back to another yoga practice. My name is Sarah. Today we're sitting on Hahe Beach within the Coromandel, and the sun has just risen and it's going to be a start of a really beautiful and magical day. Anyway, the theme I wanted to bring into this class today is one of retaining energy and preventing energy leakages. This links in really nicely with what are called the bandhas, and bandhas are energetic locks, and we have 3 of them, and the purpose of them is to retain our prana, our life force, so that it's not kind of just spilling out and we're not giving it away unnecessarily. So we have our Jalandhara bandha, which is our throat lock. Then we have our Uddiyana bandha, which is kind of our abdominal wall lock. We will also have our Mula bandha, our pelvic floor lock. And usually this is practiced during a pranayama and pranayama retention, so breathwork retention. So we are going to be practicing that a little bit today, but we're going to start off with a little bit of movement just to get the body and the mind kind of prepared for this. So yeah, this will help you leave feeling a little bit more centered, a little bit more energized as well. Let's get started on our backs. So roll yourself down. Maybe you find Shavasana here with the legs long, the toes and the knees kind of rolling out. Let's take a little slight tuck of the chin. Maybe the hands are by the sides, or maybe the hands are on the body. And just start to notice the breath here. Noticing the rise and the fall of the belly as we inhale and as we exhale. Noticing the ribs also expand to the sky and to the ground, as well as to the sides of the mat. As we inhale, and then as we exhale, we feel that kind of draw in a little bit more. And we might just start by simply rolling the head around from one side and to the other side. So dropping one ear down, and then the other ear down. And if you come back through center, maybe you tuck the chin in, and then extend the chin open, tuck the chin in. Extend the chin open. Let's go one more. Tuck the chin in as much as you can. Try and make a double chin here. And then extend the chin open. Can you shift your eye gaze even further behind you? And come back through center. Draw one knee up into the chest. Take a little squeeze here. So hands come around the front of the shin. It might feel nice to draw the knee from one side, maybe around in a little semicircle action. And then crossing the right knee over to the left, finding a little twist through the spine, keeping the right shoulder planted down, reaching the right arm out to the side. And come back through center, let's swap it out. Draw the left knee up into the chest, extend the right toes out. And then take a little shift from side to side. And then crossing the left knee over to the right. Maybe the right hand comes around the outside of the right thigh. Left hand reaches out to the side. And then when you're ready, come back through center. Grab the back of the legs. Start to rock yourself up. And find our way into a child's pose. So swing your legs around. Maybe knees are a little bit closer towards each other as you sink your hips back towards your heels, reaching the arms out in front. And basically what we're doing with this movement is that we're trying to get our body warm enough so that when we sit down and practice breathwork for what might be 5-10 minutes, that we can sit with a little bit more ease and our mind is less likely to draw towards any discomfort within our body. As you breathe in, just start to roll yourself forward. Bring some weight into your hands. As you exhale, shift your hips up and back. Send yourself back into child's pose. Breathe in, ripple forward, tuck the chin in. As you exhale, can you imagine cow pose as you sink your hips back? Breathe in, rolling forward. Exhale, rippling it back. Warming up the spine. Let's go 2 more. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. This time as you exhale, engage the glutes as you lower your hips down to the ground, finding Sphinx pose. Elbows come underneath the shoulders, reaching the hands out in front of you. Pull the crown of the head up to the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, can you draw the right ear to the right shoulder? As you inhale, draw the chin into the chest. As you exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And then as you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Maybe you stay in Sphinx pose or push through the hands, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Maybe the hands are further out. Maybe the hands walk in. If you feel any sort of kind of crunchiness through the spine, then absolutely let this go. Come down a little bit more, bring the elbows down. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, maybe you draw the right shoulder forward, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left shoulder comes down, you're bending the left elbow a little bit. Come back up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, right shoulder comes down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left shoulder comes down. Come down to the ground. Just for a moment, we're going to extend the right hand out to the side. Left hand by the left rib, left toes turn high. Breathe in as you start to open the chest to the left. Taking the left foot behind. Really amazing way to open through the chest, front line of the body, and maybe the left hand stays on the ground. You could always wind it back to meet towards the lower back. Find a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. And start to roll yourself back through center. To the other side, left hand extends out, right hand by the ribs, right toes turn high, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open to the right. Right foot plants behind, and again, if you felt like a little bit more, you could take the right hand behind towards the lower back. If this was quite intense for the chest, you could always reach the hand all the way up to the front. If you felt like a little bit more, maybe you try lift the palm up a little higher, maybe about a couple of centimeters. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. Roll yourself back through center. Bring the hands by the ribs, press yourself up onto your knees. Find your way into a seated position, Sukhasana, cross-legged. Cross the legs over. If you felt like a little bit more here, you could always bring the foot up a little bit higher. Sorry, I'm so sandy. Higher onto the shin or maybe up onto the thigh. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall. As we exhale, just walk your hands or your elbows forward. Dropping some weight down into the hips. Let's go one more breath. And when you're ready for it, just walk yourself back. I'm going to swap it out to the other side. So the other foot is going to come in front, or maybe it comes on top. Take a breath in wherever you are. As you exhale, maybe folding yourself forward. Let's go 2 more breaths. And then start to walk yourself back again. We're going to find our way into a seated position that feels really comfortable for you. Something that you can hold for, again, 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe that's cross-legged, maybe that's seated, maybe you're on a seat. Or you could be up on a block or a pillow just to lift your hips up a little bit higher. Close down your eyes again. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold at the top for roughly about, let's say 6 counts, maybe 5 counts. Then we'll exhale and then we'll hold at the bottom for 5 counts. So our bandhas are best activated when we hold our breath, either in between inhale and exhale or in between exhale and inhale. And what we'll do is that we'll do 8 rounds, roughly, if I can count right. First 8 rounds we'll focus on our throat lock. Second 8 rounds we'll focus on our pelvic floor lock. And the third round of 8 will focus on our Uddiyana bandha, our abdominal wall lock. It is very challenging to practice all 3, and it takes quite an experienced practitioner to be able to do so. So we'll just focus on it one at a time. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the nose. Deep breath in all the way up. Hold the breath at the top. Tuck the chin in, almost like you're trying to create a double chin. In fact, the bigger the double chin here, the better. And then release the throat lock a little bit. Exhale. Hold at the bottom, try the throat lock again, draw the chin up. At any point, if this practice becomes a little bit too uncomfortable, of course, breathe in your own rhythm. Breathe in, fill all the way up. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Sorry, hold the breath, draw the chin in. Exhale, release the chin a little bit. Hold, draw the chin in. Inhale. Pause, draw the chin in, throat lock. Exhale. Pause, draw the chin in. Inhale. Hold, chin in. Exhale. Chin in. Pause. Let's go about 3 more. Breathe in. Pause, chin in, throat lock. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Fill up belly, fill up ribs, fill up chest. Pause, throat lock. Exhale. Pause and hold. Little pull of the hands on the legs. Inhale, last time. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Return to neutral inhales and exhales, releasing the throat lock all together. So we're going to move into our Mula bandha, our pelvic floor lock. Now, if you are a person who gets periods, what I can align this sensation with is if you were just about to leak and you needed to retain your flow. So you're like pulling your pelvic floor up, or if you practice a Kegel, it's pretty much the same thing. For men, or people who do not get periods or do not have a third hole down there, I don't quite have a cue for you, but it's in between it's like the perineum area that you're trying to pull up. Anyway, take a deep breath in, just neutral. As you hold, pull up, Mula bandha. Exhale, release. Exhale, hold, pull up. Inhale. Hold, pull up. Exhale. Pull up. Inhale. Hold and pull the Mula bandha up. Exhale, let the breath go. Hold the breath, pull the Mula bandha up. Inhale. Hold the breath, Mula bandha activates. Exhale. Mula bandha. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. One more. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath again. Release the breath. Return to neutral breaths in and breaths out. Third and final bandha is our Uddiyana bandha, and that's our abdominal wall. So you can just think about kind of suctioning your abdominals and drawing your belly button towards your spine, because it's the action of your diaphragm lifting up which is going to create that sense of locking. Okay, this one will only practice on the retention, the second retention, so don't try and practice this after the inhalation. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Feeling that belly button pull inwards. Hold the breath. Can you draw the diaphragm up? Pull the belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale. So your ribs should somewhat be protruding over your abdominal wall. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Let's go 2 more. Hold the breath. Exhale. And hold. 1 more, breathe in. And holds. Exhale. Draw the belly button in and hold. Release the bandhas. Come back to your neutral inhale and your exhale. So these bandha practices you can practice anytime you're doing pranayama as a way to retain your prana, your life force, your energy a little bit more. You can also practice it in some asanas, but it is definitely better to start with pranayama first. When you're ready, just opening the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you had any questions about the practice, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, I'm so keen to hear about any thoughts that you might have. Anyway, from me to you, namaste.